Want better photos than your phone can provide? We test and rate hundreds of cameras and lenses each year, ranging from pocket-friendly shooters to high-end medium format systems. Here's everything you need to know to pick the best digital camera for you. A new camera shopping landscape. Buying digital camera is very different experience than it was few years ago. Smartphone cameras keep getting better, so there are a lot fewer buyers out there for budget pocket shooters. And because of that, there aren't that many good, inexpensive point-and-shoots. Meanwhile, SLRs have taken back seat to smaller, lighter mirrorless cameras in performance thanks to wider autofocus coverage and superior video performance on average. You can still buy pocket-friendly camera if you want, but you'll need to spend bit to get one that offers significantly better imaging than flagship smartphone. We've included waterproof model on our list, as well as pair of point-and-shoots with image sensors much larger than smartphones, so you get bit more zoom power and comparable quality in dim light. There are still few pocket superzooms on the market, but if you want to get camera with incredible zoom power, you're better off buying bridge model. They're little bit larger, but that allows room for better lenses to bring distant subjects into clear view. For more serious photographers, full-frame cameras are typically the way to go. We've got pair of Sony models at the top of our chart. Canon and Nikon also make very good cameras. Fujifilm has strong APS-C system, but skipped making full-frame to play in the more niche medium format market instead. We test and rate hundreds of cameras each year, and we've highlighted some of our favorite models here. We've tried to cover a bevy of price points in this more general overview, which means some fantastic cameras, like the 5-star Nikon D850, aren't listed here. We have more targeted recommendation lists for photographers who know which type of camera you want to buy, which will serve you better once you've set your sights on specific type of camera to buy. You can click through to any of them in the forthcoming sections. Pocket-friendly, entry, level point, and shoot cameras. It's no secret that smartphones have seriously hurt the demand for entry, level point, and shoot cameras. The latest from Apple, the iPhone 11 Pro, is better camera than any low-cost model. It carries high-end price tag, but if you're already buying fancy phone, there's no reason to buy low-end camera too. If you aren't smartphone user, you can buy any number of sub-$100 no-name cameras at online retailers, but I'd avoid them like the plague. If you can spend more than $100, you can get model from name brand like Canon or Nikon. These slimline shooters pack zoom lenses, which set them apart from smartphones, but for the most part use stated CCD sensor technology, which limits image quality when shooting at high ISO settings and cuts the maximum video quality to 720p. Moving up to the $200 to $400 price nets more modern CMOS image sensors and very long zoom lenses. 30x is the standard at this point. For the most part video is still 1080p, and you'll also see some cameras with small electronic viewfinders, raw shooting capability, and very quick autofocus. Pure image quality isn't any better than smartphone, with the real advantage being the zoom lens. There are also several models that are waterproof available in this price range. What is the best camera to buy for beginner photographer? Smartphones and basic point-and shoots are designed for automatic operation. If you want to take up photography as hobby, or aspire to be photojournalist or wedding pro, you'll want to get camera that gives you room to grow and learn the craft. I'd recommend getting good mirrorless camera to start. The Sony a6400 or Fujifilm X-T30 can be used in fully automatic mode, but also offer total manual control over exposure. Because they use electronic viewfinders, you can see preview of your final exposure before you take the shot. If you prefer an SLR, the Nikon D3500 is good starter model, with low price and an in-camera guide that explains some of the basics of making images. Kicking it old school. Film. You don't have to get digital camera to get camera. Film is still an option, with instant cameras being extremely popular. Instant formats take away the hassle of getting film developed, and make it easy to share physical images with friends and family immediately after they've been captured. You can get an entry-level model for around $65, and film packs generally cost around $7.50. Small camera, big sensor. Premium compacts. You may scratch your head when you see pocket cameras with fixed lenses selling for anywhere from $400 to $1,300. After all, you can get an interchangeable lens model for the same price. But these slim, premium shooters target very specific market, photographers who already own mirrorless camera or SLR and bunch of lenses, but want something small as an alternative option. Bridge cameras. You can opt for fixed lens camera that's sized and shaped a lot like an SLR, a bridge camera. These models tend to have really long lenses, up to 83x zoom power in models with the 1/2, 3-inch sensor size, and sport electronic viewfinders, hot shoes, and articulating rear displays. If zoom is what you're after, bridge camera may be your best bet, although understand that they won't handle dim light as well as an SLR. The best cameras for travelers. Not surprisingly, find bridge models to be just about perfect for globetrotters. They pack wide zoom range, so you don't have to fumble with lens changes. And if you opt for premium 1-inch model, you can shoot in varying types of light. But you may want different kind of camera to take with you on your journeys. Entry-level interchangeable lens. SLR and mirrorless. For long time we looked at mirrorless cameras and SLRs as two distinct classes. But that time is over. There are no performance compromises by opting for mirrorless. In many cases, you'll get better autofocus and image quality by swapping an SLR for camera without flipping mirror. For serious shutterbugs. Premium mirrorless and SLR. When you spend more than $1,000 for camera, you don't necessarily see big jump in image quality versus entry-level models. Camera makers like to streamline sensors across an entire line of models, as it allows them to develop technology once that can be used across their catalog. Professional options. Full frame and medium format. Pro photographers are almost always shooting Canon, Nikon, or Sony systems, but there are some very capable alternatives out there. There are reasons that you see most working photographers using one of the most popular systems. They include solid bevy of pro-grade bodies and lenses, strong support system backing that equipment, and the comfort that years of use brings. That's not to say you can't go another way, of course. Where to buy best for pros and enthusiasts? Sony a7 III, $199,999 at Best Buy. Best for high-resolution Sony a7R IV, $349,800 at Amazon. Best for enthusiasts Fujifilm X-T30, $89,900 at Amazon. Best for sports and wildlife Nikon D500, $149,695 at Amazon. Best for enthusiasts Sony a6 IV, $898 at Amazon. Best for better than smartphone snaps Canon PowerShot G5 Mark II, $899 at Amazon. Best for ultra zoom power Canon PowerShot SX70HS, $549 at Amazon. Best for underwater and outdoors Olympus TUF TG 6, $379 at Amazon. Best for beginners Canon PowerShot G9 Mark II, $429 at Amazon. Best for beginners Nikon D3500, $396 at Amazon.